Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about Home Chef, a leading meal kit delivery service that has meal plans and recipes that you can customize according to your diet and taste. So the meal kits come with fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and easy to follow recipes. And after testing out their meals for about a year now, I can say that it's one of the best meal kit delivery services that I've ever tried. Although there are some minor downsides, which I'll be discussing shortly, Home Chef is still a great choice for anyone who wants to save time and money. So in this video, I'll be going over the food, pricing, and everything else that you need to know to decide whether or not to go with Home Chef. And by the way, if at any point throughout this video, you want to give Home Chef a try, you can click the link in the description down below to get 20% off your first week's bill, which you won't find by going directly to their website. Alright, let's get started. So about a year ago, I moved into a new place, and trust me, handling all the household stuff by myself while juggling my job was a real challenge. Now for a few weeks, I tried to do everything and make it work, but ended up eating out almost every single day, which started to impact my finances. Now I didn't have the time to go grocery shopping or cook, nor did I want to be eating out all the time, and that's when I did some research to see what I could do instead, and that's when I came across Home Chef. So Home Chef is basically a subscription-based meal kit delivery service that delivers fresh, pre-portioned ingredients along with recipe guides on how to prepare fresh, home-cooked meals. Now this was a huge improvement for me because the food is not only healthy but also way more budget-friendly than eating out every single day. Now, personally, I really like how the ingredients are all pre-measured for each recipe because a lot of the time recipes, well, have some ingredients that I wouldn't really use for anything else. So this makes it all the more convenient. And they also allow you to customize meals weekly to suit your preferences and taste buds. In fact, something that sets them apart from their competitors is that the recipes are highly customizable with the option to swipe one protein for another or replace meat with a plant-based option instead. Now, this is great, especially for people who follow a plant-based diet or for those of you that have specific macronutrient goals. Now, moving on, the sign-up process was pretty simple and straightforward. When I signed up for Home Chef, I was asked about some basic details about my diet and food preferences, and I had the option to choose any specific options such as keto, vegetarian, calorie conscious, and carb conscious. Now I also had the option to cut out foods like pork, beef, fish, peanuts, mushrooms, etc. Then I got to choose a number of servings per recipe and the numbers of recipes I wanted to order per week. For both of these, the minimum amount I could choose was 2 and the maximum was 6. So once I did all of that, the next step was to choose the meal plan. And based on my preferences, a few recipes were recommended, but I was still able to choose whichever ones I wanted for the next week based on the rotating weekly menu. Now, as I mentioned earlier, one of the main differences between Home Chef and other meal plan services is that they give you the option to swap out one protein for another. While some swaps do have small changes, most of them don't cost anything extra. Okay, so the weekly menu rotates so you can change it up, and these meals are pretty easy to prepare. So there's a lot of classic recipes such as burgers with potatoes, pasta dishes, baked chicken or pork tenderloin with veggies, teriyaki steak and pepper over rice, and chicken tacos. But that doesn't mean they don't have anything for all of you more advanced chefs out there. For example, a year ago, after ordering their meal kits, I wanted to try something a little fancier. And that's when I checked out some other premium meal kits, which do cost more because they have premium ingredients and they do require better culinary skills to be cooked. Now, even though they offer a rotating weekly menu and a wide range of recipe options, I think the options are slightly limited for people with severe dietary restrictions or allergies. So for those of you who are allergic to foods such as gluten or dairy, there aren't as many options with Home Chef. Now, when it comes to the actual meal plans, there are 6 main options to choose from. So the standard meal kits include pre-portioned ingredients that might need some basic prep and recipes that take around 30 to 40 minutes to cook. Then there are the express meal kits, which come with pre-portioned ingredients that are prepared well enough to be cooked within just 15 to 20 minutes. Next is the oven-ready kits that come with ingredients that are ready to go straight into the oven and includes an oven-safe tray to cook the meals on within 20 to 40 minutes. Another option is the family meal kit, which includes enough for a family of 4 and can be cooked in just one pan. And the next option is the fast and fresh kits, which need to be cooked for no more than 10 minutes. Now, this kit comes with pre-prepped ingredients on a tray, so all that's left to do is mix the ingredients and pop it into the oven. And the last option is the culinary collection, which comes with premium ingredients such as steak and also requires advanced cooking skills. So the meals in this category usually take about an hour to get ready and also cost a bit more. Now, Home Chef lets you choose the meal plans well in advance or weekly before every Friday, so that it's delivered on the specific day that you chose. Now, personally, I plan my meals at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance to avoid any last-minute rush, and I prefer to receive them on Monday so I can start my week without having to think about it. Alright, now when I received my meal kits on Monday, it comes in color boxes with each ingredient neatly wrapped in a separate plastic bag. And Home Chef actually uses recyclable packaging, which is always a plus. So really, all that's left to do at this point is prepare and cook the food a bit before I'll be ready to eat, and that's it. When it comes to taste, the food actually tastes great. It's well seasoned, and the ingredients are all fresh and healthy. Now listen, sometimes I do like to change the measurements when it comes to the spices so that the amount of the flavor is according to my taste buds. Okay, now let's face it, using meal kits or dining out can both add up when it comes to cost. So if you're someone who has the time to go grocery shopping, prepare, and cook from scratch, then Home Chef isn't the choice for you. However, most of us are busy and simply don't have the time to do that, which is why services like Home Chef are so convenient. Now, it's also the perfect option for beginners in the kitchen who want to learn how to cook. And so when it comes to the price, it really depends on how many servings you want per meal, how many meals you order per week, and which meal plan you chose. Generally, for 2 meal kits with 2 servings each, the cost will be around $12, while it'll be around $10 for every other plan. It can also add up if you choose a premium meal plan from the culinary collection. Plus, there's an extra shipping charge of $11 every week. So if you add this up to cost per serving, it raises the price. So all in all, would I recommend Home Chef to you? Well, definitely, especially if you eat out a lot because of your busy schedule. It's convenient, budget-friendly, and healthy when compared to dining out. Plus, it can even help you improve your culinary skills, so Home Chef is definitely worth trying out. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in trying out Home Chef, click the link in the description down below to get 20% off your first week's bill. And as always, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.